What's going on, guys? Taco here with the Homestead, and today I'm going to start on our rabbit tractor. I got some 2x4s, 12, 2x4s treated. I got some 8-footers, and what I plan on doing is I'm gonna cut these down. It'll be lighter for us having to pick them up, but you know, really we're not going to pick them up. We'll probably pull them with the four-wheeler. So I guess I'm going to cut them in half, which is about 1 3/4 inches, what it should be. And I'll use the treated wood for the base. So I'm going to cut this stuff in half, and I'll start assembling the frame. I guess I'll make it like a 4x6. I have so many ideas up in my head right now of what I want to do, but I'm trying to figure out the best thing for this rabbit tractor. As far as, I saw it with no wire at the bottom, I saw it with wire at the bottom, I saw it with slats at the bottom. So I don't know. If they're on the ground in the summertime and they're eating grass, I'm not going to have too much feed in there. So from what I understand, rabbits eat from the top down. They eat, you know, the top part of the grass, and then they work their way down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this wood cut down, and then I'm going to assemble the frame. So and also remember that when you're ripping wood down, I mean, I'm not perfect, so one side is going to be probably a little bit bigger than the other. So for the 12-footers, if you're using 6 foot, that means you're going to have 4 boards out of a 12-foot board. Keep the same side for the one rabbit tractor out of the 4 boards. So use the 2 boards for the same hutch on the same side you ripped it on, because these 2 boards right here are going to be the same side. It was on the left side of the 1 7/8. They're going to be the same rip. If you get them mixed up, like over here, if you get them mixed up, these are a little bit smaller than this, and there's going to be a gap. It's not going to match. So just a tip, that whenever you're ripping wood, try to keep the same sides, you know, together. Just like these, I married these up. These are going to be my end pieces right here. So this will be my end pieces for this one, and this will be my end pieces for this one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, fix this, slide it back. I'm going to take these end pieces right here, and I'll screw them in to make the bottom of my frame. And then I'll get the regular wood, and then I'll make my walls per se for my rabbit tractor, and then I'll finish it off with the top. And I know I've said this before, but these are the best screws to use. I quit using Phillips head screws for a long time unless I'm doing sheetrock. But these star bits, man, they're awesome. And you know, they're coated too, so they're not going to rust. Another tidbit of advice is when you're putting wood like this together, or you know, you're building a frame or something, I always put the factory side up and my cut side down. Well, this is going on grass, so it's not going to matter, but I put my factory side up because I know that this is going to be the straight side right here, so it's going to be easier for me if I want to put a floor on this or something. It's going to be flat, it won't be wavy. But you know, I cut pretty good, so I'm not really worried about the waves. Hey. Alright, so all I gotta do now is I'll probably put these joists right here for the floor on 16 center like I've done everything else. And then I'll have to figure out what else I want to do as far as how I'm going to mount my rabbit feeder. I know we have our feeders mounted on the outside. I've never really had any problems with the rain getting in them, but you never know with this. Possibly what I could do is mount them on the outside and let the roof hang over, and it'll cover, you know, the drip. It won't come down in the feed. But I would hate to cut a hole in this and then it not work and it gets the feed wet and it's no good. So I don't know. I'll probably put them on the inside. You'll have to just raise the top up and feed them when we put the feed in the rabbit feeder. So I'll figure all that out here in a little bit. I'll think about what I need to do, but I know I got to put the pieces in for the floor. And well, hey, look, I don't have any plans for this. You know, there's no plans, specific plans at that. I don't have any specific plans on what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to use my noggin and figure it out from there. I mean, that's homesteading, guys. You don't, I mean, there's set stuff that you need to do as far as seeds and garden, and I mean, there's things that you need to do the right way so you don't have to go back and, you know, replant stuff. But for this right here, I'm gonna do it the way I think I need to do it, and if it's not right, I learn from my mistake, and then I'll do it again. I'll try a better way. All right, so came back after eating supper, and I did quite a bit off camera. I'm a lot faster when I'm not filming myself. I get a lot more done when the camera is not rolling. But I'm gonna show y'all what I did. As you see, I put the treated base, the floor in right here, and what I did was I just put the 1x2s, one across the middle like I said, and I boxed it out. So really the only thing left to do is add a few more of the studs and the metal for the top, and I think that's going to about wrap it up. There shouldn't be that much more to do. And also I put the top rail on, so I went ahead and finished it out. So it tied it together pretty good too. I mean, this thing's going to be pretty sturdy. You never know, maybe one day you'll build yourself a rabbit tractor and remember what old Taco said. But I think it's going to turn out nice.
Hey.
How did it come up that fast?
I need to take a link out of
Any what time we try to work around here.
There.
So this is going to be their little inside house, right? And it's going to have a wire bottom so they can get up off the ground. And then it'll have a front here and a little door on that side. Joshua is amazing. This looks awesome. Cool stuff, huh? And look, my favorite part. My favorite part. You made a little arched door. I think it's so cute. He did a little archway door.
Thank you, Dad.
For our bunny rabbits.
Yeah, this is just for our bunny.
So I said this is a perfect pattern. We will have multiples of these on our property. Once this grass starts growing, this is going to be perfect for our chicks, for our ducklings, for the rabbits. That's an awesome little deal. Awesome. Super cool. And he did that around the bottom of the wired part because rabbits like to chew on the wood, and over time those staples might come out of that wood and they can maybe slip out, and so he put that metal around the bottom just in case that the staples start coming out, and so now they can't, there's no way of them getting out if that happens. So all that's left now is the lid. The metal roof. Yeah. The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid. SpongeBob. Anybody seen that? No? Yeah?
No,
Okay.
the lid.
Looks awesome. Our first rabbit tractor, Dad. Cool beans. Looks really good.
Yeah, I like it.
Love it.
I wish I could really.
Last screw. Awesome. All done? Yay! Cool. And there's the little house part. That's where their food and water and their little box will go for when we have babies. Too awesome. I love it. So perfect. And we'll have a stick prop somewhere on the edges where you can prop up the lid. Like a board or something. Super cool. Perfect.
Come on, jump. Jump.
Moving our rabbit tractor to the...
Oh, she's
Really,
laying
Ellie?
That's
Why
a
do
good,
you want... She's always got to be in the middle of everything.
That's a good place to sleep.
Right, hold it up, Landon. Hold it up. Yay, all 6 in there. All girls. They are so happy. They'll have a feeder in here tomorrow. They've already been fed for today, so they don't need their feeder today. We'll get them a bowl of water here in a minute. Super cool. Yay, I love it. That's awesome. So we're going to hook a chain up right here, right, Dad? And we'll be able to drag it to fresh grass every couple days. I think they're going to be really happy. I think they're going to love it. We'll put them some hay in there for a bed. They'll be all happy. Look at them eating the grass. I think they're happy already. Awesome. That one's just chilling. Cool stuff. Love it. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Well, this took a few days, didn't it, Dad, to build these rabbit tractors? Well, this one, and we're gonna have at least 1 or 2 more that we're gonna build here pretty soon. But this one will do good for now, huh? For all of our little girls.
Sure.
Yep. All right, so thanks for stopping by. If y'all haven't subscribed, do so. Share the videos, share the channel with your friends. And as always, as always, like we always say, take care. Until next time, God bless.
Bye.